Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's session is a review session where we review everything we've learned in terms of our reading and spelling patterns. To get us started, we're going to do a little phonological awareness, some listening. So I want you to say the word unhappy. Now say unhappy without saying un. So unhappy without saying un is happy. Say interstate. Say interstate without saying state. You should have said inter. Interstate without state is inter. Say coconut. Say coconut without saying nut. Coconut without nut is cocoa. Say overlook. Say overlook without saying look. Overlook without look is over. Say pineapple. Say pineapple without pine. Pineapple without pine is apple. Say roller skate. Say roller skate without saying skate. Roller skate without skate is roller. Say silverware. Say silverware without ware. Silverware without ware is silver. Say super cool. Say super cool without cool. Super cool without cool is super. Say understand. Say understand without stand. Understand without stand is under. And last one, say recreate. Say recreate without saying re. And recreate without re is create. Okay, getting into our letter sounds. You say the sound and then I will say it, and so you can check your work. Shh. Glad. And here when we have our blend, we want to say the whole word, our GL blend. Glad. Step. X. I or I. You can make two sounds. I, the short sound, or I, the long sound. Or v. B. Ung. Or you. E or E. Ong, as in song. Swim. Skip. Qu. D. Or O. K. A or A. Slip. Ch. J. All. Y. W. K. And what was our rule that we've been learning? Long spelling right after short vowel. So we use the CK spelling right after a short vowel. Snap. A. A consonant E says A. The A says its name. The E is silent. Ang. Small. I consonant E says I. Ing. Sped. Flag. Get your paper ready or whatever you are writing on, and we are doing the alphabet. Remember, we go A through M on one line, N through Z on another. So I will write it along with you. So go ahead and start with A. Remember, when you get to M, go to the next line and start with N. And I accidentally erased my first one. There we go. A through M, N through Z. Now, you've practiced saying the sounds when I show you the letter. Now, I am going to say the sound, and you write the letter or letters that make that sound. And we will do 8 of these. So number 1, 2 ways to write A. Remember, you repeat that. 2 ways to write A. And what 2 ways did you write A? You can have A by itself, or you can have A consonant E, says A. Number 2, 2 ways to write I. 2 ways to write I. How did you write I? 2 ways. Same way we did A. I or I consonant E. Number 3, 3 ways to write K. 3 ways to write K. 3 ways to write K. You have C, K, and CK. Number 4, 2 ways to write F. 2 ways to write F. Think about our rule for that. What 2 ways did you write F? Should have F or F. Remember, we use 2 F's at the end of a single closed syllable ending in F. We're going to double that F. Number 5, 1 way to write ing. Ing. How did you write ing? I-N-G, says ing. Number 6, 1 way to write th or th or th. And what's our digraph? TH. TH says or th. Number 7, 1 way to write eh. And if you need to, stretch it out. Eddie. And we say E, Eddie, eh. E says eh. And number 8, 1 way to write ong. Ong. And how do we write ong? O-N-G says ong. Ong. Good job. So now we know all of our sounds. Let's practice reading some words that have these sounds and patterns in them. You read the word. If you need to sound it out to yourself, and then say it smoothly. And I will say it then so that you can check. Plum. Neck. And why did we use CK? Long spelling right after short vowel. We hear our E say eh, n, eh, k. So we're going to use that long spelling for k. Rake. And why did we use the K? Our A said A. It was long, so we had our K, and then we put our E on the end to help that A say its name. A consonant E says A, and our E is silent. Rock. Pack. I use a smock when I have my snack. We have our SM blend, our SN blend, and our CK that we use after the short O, ah, and the short A, ah. I use a smock when I have my snack. Stub, span. A fish can flip and flop. A fish can flip and flop. Blast. We have a BL blend at the beginning and an ST blend at the end. B-O-A-S-T. 5 sounds in that word. Blast. Do not fall off the cliff. Do not fall off the cliff. And here we have our floss rule words. Single closed syllables ending in F, L, or S, we double those letters. Flock, glum. If you were glum, you're feeling a bit sad or down. Clock, fluff, clam, flip, flop, blot. Excuse me. Dime. We have I, consonant E says I, D, I, dime, and our E is silent. Bake a cake as fast as you can. Stag. Plot. You might have talked about plots in reading this year, talking about the events that happen in the story that included the problem and the solution. That's the plot. Rung, and there's our chunk. Stud, sung, quake. Remember, QU says qu, ache. A consonant E says A, and since it says A, we just have the K. Tyke, the pine was on the wide pipe. Ring, sing, let's sound this one out. I-O, pile, pile. Staff. Good work. Get your paper ready or whatever you are writing on. Or if you're doing this orally, you can do that too. Just spell it out loud and then check yourself. We are ready to write some words now. We've read them. Now we're going to write. Number 1, the word is lane. So you say the word lane. Sound it out. L, A, N, and write it and think about what that vowel is saying. And how did you spell lane? You spell lane, L-A-N-E, lane. I heard the A say its name, so I put that E at the end. So I have A, consonant E says A. Number 2, clack, clack. we hear k. How did you spell clack? And think about your vowel sound. C-L-A-C-K. And why did we use CK? Long spelling right after short vowel. Our A said ah, and then we heard k, so we knew we had to use CK. Next one, flake, flake. And how did you spell flake? Did you spell flake? F-L-A-K-E. F-L-A-K. We are going to say A. It's long sound, so we're only using the K. We have A consonant, E says A. Next one, slush, slush. Let's sound that one out together. Ooh, slush. So we spelled it S-L-U-S-H. Our S-L blend, where we hear both sounds, and our S-H digraph, where they make one sound. Next one, glide, glide. Let's sound that out together. G-L-I-D, glide. You spell glide, G-L-I-D-E. We heard the I say its name, it's long sound, I. So we did I consonant E to help that I say its name. Next one is a sentence. This sentence has 5 words. So if you need to, you can do 5 lines on your paper to help you out. And my sentence is, hike up a tall hill. Hike up a tall hill. And I am going to show you how I wrote it, how yours should look. If you are not ready, pause the video and finish writing your sentence, hike up a tall hill. And when you're ready, you can check your work with me. Here we go. Hike, I-K. I says its name, so we have the K, E, I-K-E. Uppercase H, because it is the beginning of your sentence, and sentences always start with an uppercase letter. Hike, up, U-P, a, tall, T-A-L-L, there's our all chunk, hill, H-I-L-L, and there's our floss rule as well. And then make sure you have your period at the end. Next sentence also has 5 words. Do not chip the glass. Do not chip the glass. So if you need to, make your 5 lines. Do not chip the glass. And if you are ready to check your work, you can check with me. If you are not ready, go ahead and pause the video, finish writing your sentence, do not chip the glass, and then you can check with me. So we have do, D-O, capital or uppercase D because it's the beginning of our sentence, not, N-O-T, chip, C-H-I-P, the, T-H-E, glass, Glass. There's our GL blend, and our SS is our floss rule, and then our period. Give yourselves a pat on the back for spelling all of those words and sentences. We have now our reading. Remember, most important thing is to read every single day. So I'm going to show you a passage. If you read this one, you can pause it and read. Tell somebody what happened in here. This is a skit. A skit is like a play. So what was the skit about? So pause that and read it. And when you're done, unpause it, and I'm going to show another passage. This is Miss Smith and Sam Slug. What would you have done if you were Miss Smith and sat down next to a slug? What would you do if a slug started talking to you? Think about that as you read. And pause it and finish reading that. And thank you again for joining me today, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.